Sadly, across the globe, the human rights landscape presents a dismal picture. The OIC condemns in the strongest terms all crimes committed by the Israeli occupation forces in occupied Palestinian territory. We also call for reversal of all measures aimed at institutionalizing illegal occupation, apartheid, and colonial settlement enterprise in OPT. Mr. President, the human rights situation in occupied Jammu and Kashmir remains a matter of deep anguish. We urge India to comply with the applicable UN Security Council resolutions and implement recommendations addressed to it in the 2 Kashmir reports by OHCHR, which need to be updated. The Council must pay attention to consistent observations made by SPMHs on the human rights violations, impunity, and draconian laws in the occupied territory. The OIC also calls on this Council to work towards securing justice and accountability for the Rohingya people, including through their safe, dignified, and voluntary return to their homes in Myanmar. The OIC reiterates its full solidarity with Bangladesh and supports calls for assistance to Bangladesh in efforts to achieving a durable solution. The OIC condemns the damage and loss of properties inflicted by Armenia, including cultural heritage and religious sites in the territories of Azerbaijan liberated from the occupation. The OIC reaffirms its full support to the government and people of Azerbaijan and call upon the international community to extend assistance to Azerbaijan for safe and dignified return of Azerbaijani IDPs. Mr. President, we strongly condemn the acts of religious hatred manifested in the repeated acts of desecration of the Holy Quran. We underline the need for enacting legal measures by states to tackle this menace. I thank you.
Mr. Vice President, we have taken the floor previously during this session and conveyed our disinclination to waste the Council's time in responding to fallacious comments about India by one particular delegation, which does so as they do not have anything constructive to contribute. It is unfortunate that this country continues with its diatribe against India, including by continuing to misuse the OIC's platform to further their own politically motivated agenda. Mr. Vice President, we do not wish to dignify such remarks by responding to them and are taking the floor again only to urge that delegation to introspect on their own appalling human rights record and their deserved global reputation as the world's terrorism factory. Thank you, Mr. Vice President.